Forming and solving equations part two. Please pause the video, copy down this question, then have a go as a starter. Then press play when you're ready to carry on. Okay, question A. What does it say? We've got a triangle here with three sides. Okay, all the sides are given as an expression: 2x plus 9, 2x minus 4, 4x plus 6. Question A just says find an expression in terms of x for the perimeter of the triangle. Well, what is the perimeter? You just add up all the sides, okay, in terms of x. That's what he's asking you for part A. So you add them all up, okay. You've got 2x plus 9 plus 2x minus 4 plus 4x plus 6. Here, what can I do? I need to simplify, collect like terms, okay. I can't just leave it like that. Okay, so 2x plus 4x gives me 8x plus 11. Okay, all right, just watch out for the minus sign. Okay, so it's 9 minus 4 gives me 5, and then you add the 6, that gives me 11. Then for part B, it says the perimeter of the triangle is 39 centimeters. Find the value of x. So what can I do? I formed an expression in part A. Now I have enough information to form an equation. Okay, I can make the expression 8x plus 11 equal to 39 because the 39 centimeters is the perimeter of the whole triangle. Okay, now it says find the value of x. So if you formed your equation, all you have to do is actually solve the equation. So minus 11 from both sides gives you 8x is equal to 28. And then what do? That will be x is equal to, that should be 3.5, okay, because 28 divided by 8 would be 3.5, okay. Sorry, yeah, so 28 divided by 8 would actually be 3.5, all right? Okay. What I would like you to do now is pause the video and have a go at these questions for me, please. Then press play when you're ready to carry on. Okay, let's just quickly go through this. So the first one is forming the expression for the is 10x plus 5. And then, of course, you have to make it equal to 75, and then you solve it. X is equal to 7. These are the rest of the answers. Okay, so these are fairly straightforward if you follow the procedure we've done in the example before this. Okay, you have to look out for question 2. That's a regular polygon, so that means all of those sides are the same. So all of those sides will be 2x minus 5. Okay, question 3 is an isosceles. What do we say about an isosceles? That two of the sides are going to be exactly the same as each other. Question 4, sometimes you may need to draw it. So it may give you the question as a worded question. A rectangle has its length twice its width. Okay, so what they expect you to do is you to actually draw the rectangle yourself. Okay, and actually label the sides. It doesn't have to be double, you can call it x as well, and then you form an equation, make it equal to 42 centimeters, and then afterwards you solve that equation. And then 5x as well, you need to make sure you fill in the sides first, add them up, make it equal to 52, then solve for x. Okay, all right. Finally, pause the video and have a go at this question, please. So this is the area. Okay, quickly going through this. Form an expression for the area. So what is the area of the rectangle first? It's width times length. So it will be 2x minus 6 times by 3. Okay, so you just multiply them together. You can leave it as this or expand it. So you do 2x times 3 is 6x, then minus 6 times 3 is minus 18, and that's it. That's your expression. Now, can I form an equation for part B? It says the area is 42 centimeters. Find what x is. Well, I found the expression for the area is 6x minus 18. Just make it equal to 42 because I've been given the area now. Now it's very easy for me to find out what x is because all I have to do is solve for x. Add 18 on both sides, gives you 6x is equal to 60. Then I divide by 6 on both sides, x is equal to 10. Okay. The second question now, here the triangle, forming an expression for the area of the triangle. Whoops, I gave it away already. What is the area of the triangle first? That's what you need to say to yourself. It is length times width, or height, base times height divided by 2. Okay, so you do 3x plus 5 times by 8 and then divide it by 2. Well, I could just do half times 8, which is 4. Then 4 times 3x is 12x, and then 4 times 5 is plus 20. And there you go. You formed your expression for the area 12x plus 20. So all you do actually is a half times the base, 3x plus 5, times the height, 8. So here what they've done is to make things a bit easier, you just do half times the 8, which is 4, and then you do 4 times the base, 3x plus 5, that gives you 12x plus 20. Now for part A, you form the expression, okay, for the area. For part B now, the area is 80 centimeters. Now the area has already been given to us, so what can I do? I can actually form an equation. 12x plus 20 is equal to 80 centimeters. Okay, subtract 20 from both sides. That gives you 12x is equal to 60. Divide by 12 on both sides. X is equal to 5. Okay. Please copy down these examples in your books. Make sure you draw the shapes as well. What I'd like you to do now is pause the video and have a go at forming and solving equation using area for these two questions, please. All right, let's just really go through this. Form an expression for the area. So question 1, you just multiply them together. That gives you 10x plus 35 for an expression for the area. And then for part B, you do 10x plus 35, make it equal to 70, and that gives you x is equal to 3.5. Question 2 now, form an expression for the area. So I could do half times 10, which is 5, and then 5 times 3x minus 7 gives me 15x minus 5. So all I've done was, I done 10 times 3x minus 7, and then half the answer. So 10 times 3x is 30, and then 10 times 7 is 70, so that is 30x minus 70, and then you need to half it because we're trying to work out the area of a triangle. That gives me 15x minus 35. Part B, the area is given as 115 centimeters. Make it equal to each other, solve for the equation, and x will be equal to 10. Question 3 now, what did I say? Anytime you got a word question like this without the diagram given, then it would be very useful for you and very helpful for you to actually draw the shape yourself. The area is 49 centimeters of a square. So what's interesting about a square is you can just square root to find the length, okay, or one of the sides. So the square root of 49 is, what's the square root of 49? 7, all right? So 7, if 7 is one of the sides of the square, then the perimeter is going to be 7 times 4, which is 28 centimeters. Okay, that's the end of the video. Thank you.